Lordstown Motors shares are down a little bit once again today after a steep drop yesterday on the resignation of its CEO and CFO and some disclosures about the company's finances. It also recently said that it was running out of cash. Jaime Perez is joining us now, RF Lafferty Company senior analyst. Jaime, you've got a sell rating on the stock. You've got a $3 price target. What is there to salvage at this point? Where does Lordstown go from here?
Thanks for having me this morning. Right now, we have two executives leave the companies, and the chairwoman is actually took over as intermediate CEO. So, in near term, it seems it's negative that the two executives left so quickly, but I think this is actually a good thing because in the long run, we'll have a management that will have a clear, defined growth for the company. And we'll have somebody who could operate the company and take it to the next level.
Jaime, is there any actual company here to be salvaged?
Yes, there is. I mean, remember, they do have the Lordstown plant, which is purchased from General Motors. So that's an asset. It's a physical asset. They also have intellectual property they could use. So the company is salvageable. It just needs new management, a management that could take it to the next step of its growth phase. The current management was able to take it from ground zero to the IPO and get it to public market. But right now, we need a new executive staff that could come in, give the company a good profile, a good growth story, and maybe fix some of the damage that was caused by the Hindenburg report.
Jaime, do you trust the interim CEO? She was on the board. By all indications, she worked at Workhorse when now ousted CEO Steve Burns was there. It's clearly a Steve Burns appointee. Do you trust that she can get it right here in the short term?
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of writing onto it. There's a board of directors managing the company. So, although she is a loyalist to Workhorse, Steve Burns, I think for shareholders, for the shareholders, she needs to go out and find an executive that could actually run the company.
Do you think it makes sense, Jaime, to maybe see this company do some sort of deal, sell itself? I mean, we have a lot of sort of these types of startup companies in the electric vehicle space. As you said, the plant is a potentially valuable asset. Does it make sense for them to join forces with someone else?
That's actually a good question. During the last earnings call, that same question was brought up, and management was open to the idea of selling itself or finding a larger partner. So that is on the table, and that might be preferable to find another partner that's able to. There might be an automotive, outsourcing company or engineering company or manufacturer, and partner with them. Well, actually just downright sell itself. So that question has come up. And before this management, firing or resignation, that did come up in the Q&A. So it is possible.
Jaime, just given the uncertainty around the company's management team, its board, its financials, you name it, even what happens to Steve Burns and his 27% stake in the company, do you have any plans on removing your rating and price target on the company?
Well, we currently have a sell rating, so we don't plan to remove it yet. Well, we need to see certain catalysts over the next coming quarters. One is whether we see production, coming online, a new management, and most important, the Lordstown Week event, which is coming over the next couple of weeks, which unfortunately, instead of showcasing his car, is now going to go out and try to reach investors and sort of fix the damage that was created over the last couple of days.
We'll see if they can. Jaime, thanks for your perspective here this morning. Jaime Perez, RF Lafferty Company senior analyst. Thanks for your time.